Welcome to another episode of Keeping It Local with Kim. Today I had the opportunity to interview Cheri Smith of Brush Tips Art Studio, and I am so excited about this interview because we have a whole lot of ground to cover today, don't we, Cheri?
We do. We do a lot in a short amount of time too.
Keeping it short today.
Yes.
Okay, so first question is, you sell more than just artwork here. You have a lot going on in your studio?
Yeah, we do. We have like a little art boutique area, which is right in the front of the store. So you can come in, you can check it out. We've got lots of cool little things in here. Everything from resin boards to paintings to little art kits to fun earrings, all kinds of super, super cute stuff. And then we also do classes. So right behind us is our little stage that we teach classes, and we teach everything from canvas to resin boards to mosaics, which are really fun.
Yes.
I know, mosaics are super fun, and it is the next trendy craft. So we do all of those here. We have big giant room with big giant tables and all kinds of fun space. So
very good. So how long have you been doing this?
5 years. I've been in Tarpon Springs for almost 2 years. In October it'll be 2 years. I started out at another building, and we got a little bit too big, so we had to move to a bigger building, which is right on the corner of Safford and Tarpon Avenue. You can drive down the road, you see our big sign that says, "We create artists, painting Tarpon Springs with love."
I love that we create artists, because so many of us have that artist potential.
Yes.
We just don't know what to do with it.
That is very true. Very, very true.
And we need someone like you to bring it out.
Yes. So that is our main goal, is to be able to take somebody who's never created before, who's never touched a paintbrush or maybe even picked up a colored pencil, and just give them the opportunity and the outlet to create. And whether you're just drawing a heart and coloring it in, or you're painting something like the octopus that's behind us, you are creating, and we're giving you a fun, friendly, safe environment to do it. So it's important to us.
Oh yes, that's very important, because for some of us who are not artistically inclined, that we were very insecure about our creative skills, and then you provide us an outlet.
Yeah, absolutely. And we give you the confidence too that you need, because all of our artists here are super patient, and we take you step by step. We teach you every little tiny detail that you need to know. Sometimes there's some details that you don't need to know just yet. But we teach those as the times go on. The more times you come, you learn a little bit more each time. And all of our classes are very affordable too, so that people can return. Because we don't want people to come in and do a class and then be stressed out that they can't come back and do another one because it's so expensive. So all of our classes are definitely affordable right now.
So what made you choose Tarpon Springs to set up shop?
Well, we have one location already in Ohio, and when the pandemic hit, we were like, let's move. And I love to just do random things out of nowhere. So my husband said, okay, let's go. And as soon as that let's go came out of his mouth, I started packing up. And here we are in Tarpon Springs. His parents live down here, so we had already visited the area, and I saw this area actually in February of 2020 and thought, oh my gosh, I want to shop down here, not knowing that the pandemic was coming. And then the pandemic hit, and then we moved. So little did I know we were moving, and here we are. So that's how we chose Tarpon Springs.
And this is in a beautiful location, right by downtown Tarpon Springs, right by the Pinellas Trail. You have a great foot traffic going by.
Yeah, this is the historic district. So when people think of Tarpon Springs, they think of the famous sponge docks, which is amazing down there too. Super, super fun. And then down here in Tarpon Avenue, we have a lot of little cute gift shops. We have a great ice cream shop, some really great pizza, a really great pizza place up the road. We have a couple antique shops, hairdressers. What else do we have? I'm looking out the window. I'm like, what else? Oh, we have the historic society right across the street too.
Yeah, so it's a very great location that you have.
Yes.
Well, tell us, Cheri, what is something for all of us viewers that are watching right now what can we learn about you that no one else knows?
Oh, I don't know, because I'm a pretty big open book. So I feel like a lot of people know a lot of things about me. But one main thing that I do is I really try to make everybody feel loved. And that's not really a secret, because I just try every day to go out and just show everybody that they're cared for and that they're loved and that they're appreciated. So if I can do that through this studio and through art and, you know, through God who lets me do that, because every day I ask him to, then that's super important to me. So, you know, you can have a million eyes on you, but when you don't have their hearts and when they don't have your heart, it's meaningless. So to me, making a personal connection with people when they come into the studio is extremely important. And just knowing that I love somebody regardless of who they are or what they do is such a comfort to someone. So,
you know, something about me is I'm a big sap, and hearing about this love and feeling it, I'm like getting tears coming down my eyes and everything.
We do get criers in here, so don't worry. You're not the first one.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah.
Okay, so did we ever discuss your mission? Because I think you have a very, very interesting mission.
We do. We have a very interesting mission. And our mission is that we go out and we show the community that they are important. They're just as important as the next person. And again, regardless of who they are, where they come from, or their background. And our mission is to just create artists with the love and the talent that we have that has been gifted to us by God. And then we are able to show people who he is through our work. So that is a huge mission here. And a lot of people will come in and they'll say, oh, well, we feel comfortable in here and we see God in here and we love it in here. And that's our mission. That's our whole goal, is to just, even if people can't afford to come in here, I don't ever want anyone to not be able to create because they can't afford it. So to me, that's another thing that's super important, and part of our mission is that we don't care what it is. Even if you came in and just asked for a pencil and a paper, you know, sit down and just create, because that's what we're here to do, to create artists and to paint every person that we touch with love.
Yes, we all have that creator inside of us, the need to create.
Yes, yeah. Regardless of if it's with a colored pencil or crayons or paint.
Well, okay. Well, I thank you for everything that you have to share. Any final words for everybody?
I think we should just tell them that they're loved.
Very good. And that they're loved, but how can they contact you?
Well, they could find us on Facebook.
Okay.
We have a great Facebook page, which is Brush Tips Tarpon Springs. There's also a Wadsworth, Ohio one and a Lancaster, Pennsylvania one that we're just starting up. So there's 3 different platforms that you could find us on. Also Instagram. I have a TikTok. You can even just stop into the store because we love to meet new friends.
Well, you've heard it from Cheri Smith of Brush Tips Art Studio. Well, thank you for everyone for spending time to learning more about Brush Tips Art Studio and of Cheri Smith, and heed her call and come in and create.
Well, thank you too for taking the time to come and hang out with us this morning, because it's important that everybody learn from our environment. So we're grateful for you.
Thank you. My pleasure to be here.